Spanky the Gorilla's Thanksgiving Special. Tonight, the star of action films Convoy 2, The Secrets of Dumbledore, and Superfly Gets a Jerry Curl, Rex Underwood Jr. And now, here's Spanky.
Thank you, Spanky. Hello, America. Mwah. Thank you for having me on your show so I can say hi to all the little people. Aww. It's a joy and a pleasure to see you. I love what you've done with the set. What is it, Children of the Corn? Isn't that great? I love what you've done with your hair. Who's your hairstylist? Pat Smart? I got a million of them. Hey, how you doing? Thanks for tuning in. You know, how's your wife, Patsy? Oh, that was your last wife. Oops, I made a boo-boo. You have so many wives. Why, yes, I do have a new movie coming out. It is called Bloody Pit of Horror. It stars these people who are models, and they go in a castle, and they get murdered. There's no pit. No. There's no pit of horror. There's a basement, but there's no pit. So it's a little misleading, but I think you'll enjoy it. Can we roll a clip from that? Let's roll a clip from that in the control room. Could we roll that? Freddie, would you show this?
On this 5th day of December in the year of our Lord 1648, by virtue of the power vested in us by our noble sovereign, this tribunal of justice hereby sentences you, the Crimson Executioner, to death. You will die by one of the very instruments you devised to torture and kill your innocent victims. You dared to take into your own hands the laws of both God and man. You set yourself up as both judge and executioner. You caused inhuman suffering and took life not from any sense of justice, but from hatred and self-gratification. You showed no mercy to your victims, and no mercy will be shown to you.
You'll never kill me. Move along. I'll return and be avenged. Turn around. You fools. All of you. I am the Crimson Executioner. This day shall be written in blood. No man can judge me. I am the supreme law. I shall have my revenge.
The seal of this tribunal will entomb forever both your body and your evil soul. Let no man dare to break the seal. You are accursed, eternally damned, as are these dungeons, as is this castle that has witnessed such indescribable horrors. Your castle will stand throughout the centuries as a reminder of the barbarism and cruelty committed within its walls. May the dust of time not erase from the memory of man the infamy of the Crimson Executioner.
bad. This seems exactly what we've been looking for.
From here it looks great, just what we need.
I think we should be able to wrap up our work here in a day.
Yes, this is the house where Joey lives.
How would you girls like to have a castle this old to live in?
You'd have to be a creep to live in a place like this.
I'd love to have a house like this all for myself. Imagine the peace and beauty of living all alone here.
You're a funny one, all right.
Are you all dead? Hello, is everybody out?
If they're all out, how can anyone be in the house?
Oh, your brain has spelled it out.
I'm not just a dumb blonde, you know.
Who says you're a blonde?
Must be in.
Hello, why doesn't anybody answer? Maybe nobody lives here. What a nuisance. Someone should have told me the castle's empty. We might as well try to get in anyway. Maybe one of the boys could scale that wall.
Okay. Here comes Uncle Perry, the greatest acrobat in the world.
He's a good boy. I bet he gets us inside.
Max! You owe me a bonus for this little stunt, a double whiskey. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the old family.
Let's go.
Hey, what's this?
Raoul? You idiot! Why must you play these childish jokes all the time?
Are you really having a good time?
Raoul, take off that silly costume.
These uninhabited castles always have their family skeletons.
Uninhabited? There's not a trace of dust around here.
Who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm very sorry. Nobody answered the doorbell, and we thought the castle was empty. Could we speak to the owner? I'd like a word with him about a business matter. Could you take us to him?
Follow me.
Let's go.
Stop where you are. How dare you force your way into my castle like this?
And here comes Mother.
What do you want here?
I want to apologize. We didn't think anyone lived here, that's all.
It's no excuse for trespassing. I don't like having my privacy disturbed.
I'm sorry, sir. You're quite right. My name is Parks. I'd like to explain. We've been scouting for suitable locations to photograph material for book jackets. I'm a publisher.
That's no concern of mine.
Look here, I'd like to show you one of my books. I'm preparing an anthology of horror.
He told you to stay where you were.
We took the liberty of coming in here, only because no one answered our knocking at the door.
I don't like intrusion. I insist that you leave my castle immediately.
Wait a minute. All of us?
Could you make just one exception? We've been on the road for several days. Everybody's so tired.
I don't want any visitors here.
I'd be only too glad to pay, of course.
$50,000?
Hey, now you're beginning to annoy me, Mr. Parks.
I know my friend didn't mean to offend you, and we ask you to forgive us.
Can you handle the truth about the paranormal and other terms I can't spell? My friend, can you handle the truth about the truth? My friend, being a former movie star with no source of income, I've decided to become a TV ghost hunter. Joining me in my quest for the future and a paycheck, Spanky the gorilla, and some psychic we met in a candle shop. My friend, the future is in the future.
They're the Supernatural Hunting Investigative Team. They're SHIT. When there's somebody dead underneath your bed, who you gonna text? Supernatural Hunting Investigative Team. Want a washed up actor and a gorilla with a tractor? Who you gonna text? Supernatural Hunting Investigative Team.
We received a frantic call from a Miss Penny Livermush who desperately needed our help.
Hello, my name is Miss Penny Livermush, and my house is haunted. Please help me now.
We immediately hopped into our mysterious mobile. The mystery is how it still runs. And we raced right over to 564 Utopia Drive. Here we are at 564. Penny, 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 Penny. Penny, Penny, Penny. Oh, don't worry, SHIT is on the job. Let's get back to the movie, shall we?
Hey, that's one of the biggest songs in the Silver Dollar Survey this week. It's white people in the elevator performing It's Nice to Be Nice to the Nice. How you doing out there, swinging cats? This week's hottest platter, it's Hugo Montenegro and the Cycle Freaks doing Dr. Doolittle's Steps in a Big One.
On your feet, everybody. You've been told to shove off. The master of the house doesn't like having visitors around.
What? Again? Oh, no. Not after all I went through to get you in here.
Oh, can't you change his mind? We're all tired.
Well, I'm tired, too. But we have no choice. We've been told to go, and that's it. Let's get moving quickly, huh?
But why?
Edith. Wait. Perhaps I was a little too hasty, Mr. Parks. I'm not usually so inhospitable. I realize you must all be very tired. You see, I don't usually receive people. You can stay here overnight, but I'll have to ask you to leave first thing in the morning.
Thank you, sir. We really do appreciate your kind hospitality. Do you mind if we take a few pictures?
All right. But please remember, I don't like to be disturbed. My servants will show you the chambers where you can do your work.
Perfect. Let's get to work, girls. We mustn't waste any time. Go and change quickly. Dermot, you'd better check out the setting we need. Edith, you go along with him. Good girl.
Come on, Edith.
Don't go near the dungeons. They're absolutely out of bounds for everybody.
Okay, we won't. Get moving, Dermot. We're in a hurry.
Oh, Max, why don't you ever knock?
Pornography and sex deviation have always been with mankind.
Oh, come on. Now, what's all this nonsense? I'm just like a father to you girls.
Turn around. We have to get into our costumes.
Okay, have your little games, but hurry up. We haven't any time to fool around. We've got work to do.
Bottle of wine, they call it. It tastes like water. Yeah, it's awful, isn't it? But I know where we can find real wine. I discovered where the cellar is. Come on, I'll show you. See ya. Come on, Larry.
Close the door. I don't want to hear it.
Now don't breathe. Perfect like that.
Thanks. Hold it. You make a beautiful corpse, you do. Just keep it. That's right.
Your personal skeleton, always ready to die at the hands of a beautiful woman.
No,
How are you
going
going
to
to
change
kill her?
Annie's first.
That's fine.
You're never around when you're needed.
Right, but look what I dug up for you.
Oh.
I'll go.
Are you all asleep over there? Get behind that camera, Dermot.
Hold it. Don't do it for me, baby. Let's fly together.
Hello, we're the Supernatural Haunting Investigative Team. We're SHIT.
That explains the smell.
Well, we're here to investigate your home. Thank you so much. Come on in,
What
boys.
What?
We're here to investigate.
Investigate what?
I think we really do something to help out your problem here in this lovely, spacious, creepy-looking haunted house.
Who the hell are you?
I'm famous actor Rex Underwood Jr. This is Spanky the Gorilla, famous movie actor. This is famous psychic Toppy Smelly.
Maybe you're at the wrong house?
No, that's impossible. Spanky was looking at the map. We are here to help you with your ghost problems.
I don't have a ghost problem. I have a pest problem. Leave. Leave.
That is not our concern. I've written something for you that's far more dramatic. Please read this.
I hear blood-curdling screams when I get my hand caught in the disposal.
Ah!
When I answer the phone, an evil voice tells me to hold on for the next available operator who never comes.
Ah!
This house was built by a leprosy patient who stuck his nose in everybody's business. This place is terrible.
Let's lock it down right here.
What the hell is that?
That's a fog machine.
For what?
It's a haunted house show.
What are you doing here?
I'd like to see the owner of the house.
It's not possible. My master doesn't want to be disturbed.
But tell him...
I said it's impossible.
Your master has a right to his privacy, but that's no way to speak to a lady.
Rick. You met the owner of the house. What's he like?
I think he's cute.
Okay, I'm all set. Everybody out of the way. That's right. Hold that pose, Perry. Don't move. I'll be done in a minute. Now, here we go.
Oh, no!
Oh, my God!
Turns whole onions into zesty thin slices for delicious hamburgers. Slices mushrooms, tasty juliennes from sliced carrots.
Remember, Rick, even the master of the house suggested that we keep calm. Tomorrow we notify the police.
What do you mean, tomorrow?
Listen, after all, it was only an accident. A tragic one, but an accident. And besides, it's too late now.
Look, Max, this double talk leaves me cold. What do you really mean?
I'll double your salary.
My life's worth more than that.
Triple it.
Okay, it's a deal.
Me too.
Then let's get back to work. Where's Susie?
I think she went off with Raoul.
It's just like her. They always disappear at the wrong moment. We'll worry about her later. Let's go back to work now.
Well, I thought I'd seen just about everything. Rick, look at this.
Huh? What is it?
It's the negative of the photograph I took right when the accident occurred.
Oh, Perry. What a terrible thing. What's this? What's that strange shadow near the frame of the door? It almost looks like a man's head.
Yes, it does. But it just can't be. Still, it does look like a man's head. I've done the best I could. Of course, it's only a small detail. There. This is the maximum enlargement I can make here. Of course, it's still not very clear.
Now, this doesn't help us very much, I'm afraid. It's hardly at all visible. Huh? Do you think the negative could have been defective?
No, it was perfect.
May I see that photograph? I heard about the accident that took place tonight. A most appalling accident.
Unfortunately, it's blurred.
Yeah, it was out of focus.
Perhaps this will sound strange. Have you ever heard of the Crimson Executioner?
Who did you say? The Crimson Executioner.
He was a maniac and a killer who was put to death for his crimes centuries ago. He was buried in his own castle.
What you don't know is that this is the castle where the Crimson Executioner lived and died. When I came here, the castle had been uninhabited for centuries. For me, it was ideal because I desired solitude. Everybody else feared the curse.
Peggy, of course I can't go swimming. You know I've got the curse.
When they sealed up his tomb, the Crimson Executioner swore that he would avenge himself. He was a man of extraordinary physical strength. Obsessed by an ideal of purity. For centuries he was entombed. There in the dungeons, an odious seal has protected mankind from his supernatural powers. If the shadow in the photograph is the Crimson Executioner, I fear anything might happen.
After arriving at the home of Penny Livermush, our first job was to stand in the front yard and wave flashlights around for a half hour. We wanted to make sure the neighbors knew we were cool. Then we went about setting up the equipment as the homeowner hid in fear. When SHIT investigates a home, we come up with real results. And now we're going to use one of the greatest tools at the disposal of spirit hunting ghoul hunters who hunt ghouls and things like that, the Spirit Box. This magic little radio picks up the voices of the dead and rebroadcasts them so that we can hear them. Spanky, turn on the radio, please.
Hillary Clinton invented chickenpox in a Chinese lab. She was responsible for keeping Gilligan on the island for all those years. Hillary Clinton sank the Titanic. Hillary Clinton yelled at a kitten. Hillary Clinton, Hillary...
Ooh, it only picks up AM radio.
What the hell are they doing?
can see you two already know each other.
I've never had the pleasure. This is the first time I've seen this lady. I must retire now. I'm a creature of habit. I hope you will sleep well. Good night.
Do come often.
Edith, I know the accident upset you. You're terribly tired. What happened was a very bad shock for you. Stop crying now. Go to Canoe, hmm? Oh, she's been through more than the rest of us.
Do you think it's too daring?
No.
I bet Max will like it.
He always does.
Hi, girls. Has Susie come back yet?
No, maybe we should go on without her.
They desecrated your world of beauty with their sordidness. The day of the Crimson Executioner has now come.
Look at this. This must be where the executioner was killed, if the legend is true.
What is it? It looks like a coffin.
No, it was a medieval instrument of torture. The infamous Iron Maiden.
Susie! What?
No one can dare say that this was an accident. Come on. Just as I thought, the rope wasn't worn. It was cut. At this point, there's only one explanation. Deliberate murder.
Deliberate murder? But why, Rick? It doesn't make any sense.
That's what we've got to find out. Any idea where Raoul is?
Raoul?
No, I don't mean he had anything to do with this. But perhaps he saw who did it.
If anybody was to ask me seriously, I would have to say no.
Here, take this. My car is the fastest we have. Go to the nearest police station and try and get help.
Okay, Rick, I will. But how about you? What are you going to do?
I'm going to visit school again some afternoon when I call for Joan. May I?
Yeah, you get prettier by the minute, girls. Take a look at this, Max. I have a new idea. I don't want the girls to know this yet. Susie's been murdered.
What's that?
So you like the idea?
Oh, sure. It's great.
We better watch out. Dermot's already on his way to the police station. Don't tell the girls. They'd only get panicky.
But then Perry was killed, too.
We completely agree.
Well, what do we do now?
I'm going to visit school again some afternoon when I call for Joan. May I?
I'll have a look around. You'd better stay with the girls. See you later.
What are you doing here?
I want to see your master right away.
No, he doesn't want to see anybody.
It's urgent that I see him no matter what, understand?
I said you can't see him.
Edith, what are you doing here?
I want you to see what I found. I'm sure you recognize her.
Edith, what's your portrait doing in this castle? Then you do know the owner.
Yes, Travis and I were engaged. Travis Anderson.
Isn't he the actor who disappeared several years ago?
Yes, he used to be a muscle man in costume films. It all happened so suddenly, so unexpectedly. He left without a word. He just... Yet I'm certain that he really loved me. In all this time, I haven't stopped wondering why he ever disappeared like that. Now I found him here in this castle.
Edith, we have no time for that. You've got to trust me.
What is it?
I'll tell you later. Where's Canulio?
I left her downstairs when I went to find Travis.
There's not a moment to lose. We must find her.
But what's going on? I don't understand.
Canulio. Canulio.
We just arrived in the basement with our fog machine when psychic Toppy Smelly sensed something was amiss. Oh, Toppy Smelly is vibrating again.
Karo, Salomon.
Attaboy, Luther! Being fluent in idiot, I was able to translate his strange words. He was reciting the lyrics to The Christmas Shoes. Obviously, he had contacted a demon. Did you do that in public? Spanky and I fled the house and sat in the backyard for a while. We have discovered that the Ouija board does not work. That's why we've replaced it with the Wedgie board. We will attach these two screws to Toppy Smelly's underwear, and that way we will speak to the great beyond. Toppy Smelly, assume the position. Spanky, do your work. You know, 10 more seconds he would have done a Shemp impression.
You'll get killed. Watch out, Rick. There's no escape for me, I know it. You must save yourself while there's still a chance. Don't you see? It's a diabolical trap. It's impossible for anyone to reach me. These wires are connected to the bows on the wall.
One moment, please.
The slightest touch will release the arrows in every direction, and anyone nearby will be killed.
Suddenly it hurt bad.
The spider. It has poison in its claws. I'll be killed. Watch out, Rick. Don't do it, Rick. You'll be killed.
You killed me.
Rick! Rick, your jacket's caught!
Death, I've got to get her down from here. Edith, go find the others. Hurry up. You've got to get out of the castle at once. At once.
mocked it.
No! What do we do?
Max! Max, what's happening? Where are the others?
I don't know, but don't lose your head. Just come on down here. Go and tell Rick that we need him.
All right.
We have to get out of here.
Rick! Rick, all the doors are locked. We can't get out.
Keep calm, Edith. We'll make it somehow. Just a minute.
Oh! Oh!
Edith! Edith!
It's intermission time. Time to make your way to our snack bar where you can find all kinds of tasty treats.
Don't come any nearer. Don't touch me.
You were the murderer. Now I know it, Travis. How could you? You're a monster!
Why?
You're a monster! A monster! Oh! Oh!
Let me out of here now! Do you hear now?
You no longer mean anything to me. Even though I missed you when I abandoned the world. I was forced to retreat to this castle. Mankind is made up of inferior creatures, spiritually and physically deformed, who would have corrupted the harmony of my perfect body.
I didn't know you felt that way.
I know of only one who was never overcome by weakness. The Crimson Executioner. He despised your world. As passionately as I do.
Mother should hear you say that.
Look at him. Look at him. His magnificent body was preserved intact through all these centuries undisturbed. His spirit lives in me, and I'll continue his mission of vengeance. This is the sacred duty I've sworn to. We're alike.
Oh boy, him!
And his noble crusade against sin lives again through me. Yes, the black fire of the long-awaited vengeance is here. And your friends cannot escape. Now you'll be punished for your lechery.
Did you?
The Crimson Executioner will torture you. Yes, will torture you.
Why are you doing this? Why don't you let us go?
As for Rick, this is how he will die.
Are you really having a good time?
Thanks for asking me, but no.
We don't give up easily, so homeowner Penny Livermush joined us in the living room for the great seance.
Are you a famous celebrity?
Yes.
Are you a famous actor?
No.
I know who it is. It's the ghost of Chris Gaines.
Want to buy a barge full of unsold vinyl?
He's not even a real person.
Well, he's haunting your house.
No, you're haunting my house.
I've got friends in low places, but these clods are 6 feet under.
There's a ghost in the refrigerator.
Hello!
It's a ghost of Mrs. Doubtfire.
No, it's just me. I fell into a pie.
But we're not done yet. We haven't found the ghost yet. We haven't gotten rid of anything.
And stay out!
Our team was unable to help this poor woman, but perhaps one day we will be able to help you because we're SHIT.
The Crimson Executioner invented the torture of icy water for creatures like you. You better prepare to die, you sinner!
I'm going to talk to you this morning about the way you look.
Do they know they're being watched?
Does everything have to be so phony?
You're mad. No! No! Don't do this to me!
You see, I've always perspired a lot, but I never realized what I could do about it until Mom told me.
No, I can't stand this. No, I beg you, Travis. What you're doing is insane, Travis. Oh, my God. It's unconstitutional.
No! Go away! I am the Crimson Executioner!
Rick!
It's impossible. It can't be. It's impossible that he's alive, I tell you. I killed him myself. I saw him die.
It wasn't me you murdered. You hit the dead body of poor Rao.
Kill him! Go on.
I knew something would happen.
Kill him, I said! Before I go, I want to tell you all, I appreciate the trouble you've taken tonight. My perfect body. Eat it.
Rick.
My body. My pure body. Has been contaminated. The body of the Crimson Executioner.
He was completely mad. Like the Crimson Executioner, Travis was obsessed with a dream of absolute purity and physical perfection. That's why he retired to the isolation of this castle. Our intrusion into his world was too much for him. And it was then that he assumed the identity of the Crimson Executioner and decided to carry out the ancient legend of revenge. His striking resemblance to the real executioner made it easy for him to believe his own hallucination.
I won't write any more horror stories. The man that said life is stranger than fiction made no mistake.
Spanky, it's over. It's over. Wake up. Wasn't that fantastic? Didn't you love that? I know it's a little longer clip than you're used to, but I thought everyone would enjoy seeing the bloody pit of horror. Why, yes, I do have an album that I'd love to plug if you don't mind. Do you have a copy here you could show to everyone? I've written some new songs since it's the Thanksgiving season. There it is, Golden Hits of Rex Underwood Jr. And I've written some Thanksgiving songs that I think you might like. One of them, Blow It Out Your Horn Aplenty, Pal. I read your name on the bathroom wall. May I call you Zern? Also, Your Gravy is Lumpy, and I'm not talking about your gravy. They're all on here. I think you'll enjoy every one of them. Look for them at truck stops near you. And by the way, we've recorded these on 78 RPM shellac, so they really sound good. Thanks for having me. It was a pleasure. Hello, we're the supernatural horror.
You gonna see my feet?
His left shoulder.
That's my right shoulder.
Oh.
Sorry, I got